What's up, everybody? This is Kerry. In this video, I'm going to give you my best bets for Week 10 of the 2024 NFL season. These bets are based on data and trends that are very consistent throughout the seasons. This first trend is one I'm giving out every single week as long as it's available. Home teams before their bye weeks cover the spread at a rate of 60.0%. I update this data every single week. So every time I give you a percentage like 60.0%, that's including everything from 2015, including up to week 9 of the current season. So this particular trend is one that I really like. I've said that many times in my videos. I want to show you a breakdown of what it looks like so far in 2024. These are all the home teams before their bye week in 2024. I do not include international games here. Currently in week 10, the Giants are at home against the Panthers, but that's in Munich, Germany, so I'm not going to consider that a home game for the Giants. But here we go. This is what has happened so far in the first 9 weeks. This particular trend was doing really well. In fact, it was 4-2 up until week 9. In week 9, it took a hit, and all three of those teams did not cover the spread. The Seahawks, daggone it, they looked like they were actually going to win the game. And if it went for one missed extra point, that would have hit. The Seahawks would have won the game, and they would have covered the underdog spread at home against the Rams. But regardless, I'm going to continue with this trend. Right now it's at 50%, and we have 9 more games that fit this trend. So this particular trend in week 10, we have the Buccaneers at home against the 49ers. The Buccaneers are getting 6.5 points as home underdogs. Now, I know the Bucs are coming off a short week. They just had a really close game against the Chiefs on Monday Night Football that went into overtime. But still, I'm going to go with the Bucs at home with 6.5 points. Then we have the Cardinals at home against the Jets. Now, I don't understand why Cardinals are underdogs here. I got this particular line plus 1.5. So the lines that I'm presenting in this video are based on Tuesday morning. Now, I would still bet these trends no matter what the lines are because these trends are based on data that has closing line values. So I'm hoping betting on these early in the week, I get better numbers than I would on a Saturday or a Sunday. Trend number 2, road underdogs after their bye weeks cover the spread rate of 55.1%. Now, all of my trends have at least a 55% or better win rate. I do not bet on any trends that are below 55%. And this week we have the Steelers at the Commanders. The Steelers are plus 2.5 points underdogs. Now, I really like the fact that Mike Tomlin has 2 weeks to prepare for the Commanders. And I'm sure Tomlin and the Steelers and TJ Watt have some plans for the young whippersnapper, Jaden Daniels. This is a new trend that I'm going to talk about later on. I have some games circled on the calendar here. There are no games to satisfy this trend in week 10, but I want to make sure I mention this and include this in my upcoming videos. Divisional teams that lost as home favorites in game number 1. We know divisional teams play each other twice a year. Cover the spread in game 2 at a rate of 63.6%, a very high percentage. This is a very interesting trend. This is basically the ultimate revenge game, right? The divisional opponent lost as a home favorite in game 1. They definitely want to get back at their opponents and maybe they're vying for the divisional crown, who knows? But regardless of their motivation, this is a really strong trend. I like it a lot. And the reason I mention it now is because in week 9, we had the Dolphins. They lost as a home favorite in game 1 earlier this year against the Bills, and they covered a 3.5 point spread on the road last week in week 9. So this is not a week 10 bet. I'm only giving this out here to just show you that this is a new trend that I'm going to talk about in upcoming weeks. Finally, we have home teams favored by 5.5 points or more, win at a rate of 77.5%. Again, this is updated data. Now, I did go all the way back to 2015. I like this particular trend quite a bit. This particular trend is 7-2 for a 78% win rate in 2024. So I'm really liking this trend. This week we have the Ravens at home against the Bengals. They're favored by 6.5 points. We got minus 255 on the money line. We have the Bears at home against the Patriots. The Bears are also favored by 6.5 points. I got minus 300 on the money line for minus 117 parlay odds. But again, my trend odds are minus 146. So I have the Ravens and the Bears to win. Put them together in the Moneyline Parlay. Hope you enjoyed this video. Later this week, I'm going to post a video that has my midterm report based on the first 9 weeks of the NFL season. We're going to see how well these trends are doing so far in the first half. Good luck on your week 10 best bets. Let's go.